Hey guys, this is Stacy from eatthebite.com, and today I'm making a delicious spatchcocked smoked paprika chicken with roasted garlic and onions. So yes, we're going to spatchcock a whole chicken, which I will walk you through. Then we're going to season it with salt, pepper, then some smoked paprika and smashed garlic. We're going to let this sit in a bowl or a bag for a couple of hours so all those flavors can get to know each other. We're going to cook it on top of a bed of onions. And after that, we're going to slice it up, pour on some of those awesome juices, grab some garlic and onions from the bottom, and enjoy. So, let me show you how to make it. We're going to start by spatchcocking the chicken so it can lay flat while it cooks. This helps the chicken cook more evenly and reduces the overall cooking time. To do this, we need to remove the backbone or spine of the chicken. So look inside the chicken and you'll see the backbone. Once you find it, you can flip the chicken over so the backbone is facing up and you can start cutting. You'll cut along the outside of the spine, and you'll need to wrestle a little during this process, and you'll also need a sharp pair of kitchen shears. Get as far as you can on one side and then start cutting up the other side as well. Once you've gotten 3/4 of the way up, you can grab it and break it off. There's a bit more to cut, so you can turn the chicken around, get a better grip on it, and finish that last cut. So now we've removed the spine, as you can see here, and you're done. You'll need a good knife here to break through the cartilage. We're going to place the knife in the center right here and give it a good whack. You'll likely hear a cracking sound as well. Then just press down on the chicken gently like you see here. After that, we're going to flip it over. So now we can lay it out flat, and the chicken's been spatchcocked. I do like to take a minute or two to trim some of the obvious flaps of fat, and then we're going to season our chicken with a light sprinkling of salt over the top, and then some pepper as well. After that, we'll flip the chicken and season the other side with salt and pepper as well. Now I'm going to set the chicken aside in a large bowl while I get my garlic ready. I'm keeping it simple with my peeled garlic, and I'm going to smash it. One by one, I'll smash the cloves of garlic with the side of my knife, or you could use a spatula for smashing if you prefer. I've got a tablespoon of smoked paprika for this, plus my smashed garlic, and we're ready to start mixing things together. I'm adding some olive oil to the bowl with my chicken. Then I'm going to flip it over. Add a little more olive oil here as well. Half of the smoked paprika on one side and half on the other side. Then I'm going to add in the smashed garlic. And after that, we'll start rubbing everything together in the big bowl. And you really want to make sure the chicken is well coated here and that you've rubbed and massaged it all in very well. You can leave it in the bowl if you like and cover it with plastic wrap, but I'm transferring mine to a big bag because I don't have room in my refrigerator for that bowl. After you've got the chicken in the bag, you want to make sure that we scrape all the olive oil, paprika, and garlic from the bowl into your bag. Make sure you squeeze the air out and zip it closed, and this will go in the fridge for a couple of hours, and you can also leave it overnight if you'd like. It's up to you. Right before you're ready to cook, just chop a medium onion into chunks, and you don't have to get too precious about it. Medium to large chunks will be fine. Then we're going to put them on a parchment paper lined sheet pan, and we're going to break them apart a bit. After that, we're going to add some olive oil and season with salt and pepper, and then we're just going to give them a toss to coat. Then we'll take our chicken and lay it on top of the onions, and you want to make sure you grab that garlic from the bag and spread it out under the chicken like you see here. You can fuss a little here just to make sure most of the onions are underneath the chicken. And then we're going to cook this in a preheated oven at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes or until the chicken reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees. And here's our spatchcocked chicken right out of the oven. I'll leave you now with my live Eat the Bite commentary while I sample this delicious chicken. Thanks so much for watching.
This is gonna be so delicious, and I'm not gonna eat the skin. You can, of course, if you want to. I'm gonna take a couple pieces of that chicken. Oh, yes I am. I'm taking some of the drippings right here. And I want some, no, I don't want that burnt stuff. I want the onions. I am a huge onion fan. There we go. Oh, flavor, flavor, flavor. got my flavors. Okay, there we go. There's a lot you can do on the side with this. It's almost, I didn't want to limit it. So, you know, salads, potatoes, whatever. Sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, steamed veggies. Oh. So here's a lovely, oh, I dropped an onion. Forked it right off my hand. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Don't skip the onions. And buy some smoked paprika. Do not use regular, I mean, you can use regular paprika. Of course you can. You can do whatever you want. But I'm here to tell you that smoked paprika is a whole other level. And I just bought the little tiny McCormick one. Oh, chicken's perfect. So tender. The juices are delicious. And why aren't I in focus? So I've got my juicy chicken, my delicious little charred onion. The smoked paprika, I'm telling you. And you gotta season. You gotta season your chicken. Actually, I want another onion. You gotta make sure you season your chicken with salt and pepper. Don't skip that. How is it gonna have any flavor? Unless we inject it with flavor by doing a salt and peppering. Okay, it's dripping on my hand. I absolutely love it. Tender, juicy, delightful. Really wasn't hard to put this in together either. And I know it's intimidating to spatchcock a chicken. I understand that. But it is so delicious and it's so beautiful. The presentation's so beautiful. And that garlic is roasted to a point that it's not going to taste like really, really sharp, oh my God, overwhelming garlic. So you can mix that right in with the onions. And this is delicious. Ooh, one little piece down there. The juice of that smoked paprika. That is delicious. And the oniony, garlicky, smoky flavor. Highly recommend you do this. And even if you don't have the nerve to do the spatchcocking, which I understand is intimidating to rip a spine out of an animal, just do a whole roasted chicken, but do it with the smoked paprika, salt and pepper, and let it sit and really, you know, marinate for a few hours before you cook it. And that garlic too, perfect amount. Okay, hope you make it. It's delicious.